Let's talk about it on 103.9. Long live the next thing. Lunch Money. We out.
Everyone that's tuned in, we got a special guest in the building. Yo, it ain't lunchtime, but I got money.
Money in the building.
Shout out to Lunch Money in the building. All right, well, listen, you know, Lunch Money is a clothing line. It's a brand. Come on, give them something to talk about.
Well, like you said, it's the next best thing. You know, that's our logo right there. So just trying to do what I do and leave a mark in this game right now.
Talk to me nice. What did really inspire you to even want to start doing clothing or go that marketing route?
I always liked the fashion, so anybody who knows me, I always was into that game. So I just thought of something and it caught a wave, and now I'm trying to ride it out.
I ain't gonna lie, because this outfit you have on right now is
I see the little Yeezy game. Hello, he got the whole Yeezys.
Yo, you already know you got Swaggy, the sneaker king over here.
Feet pieces on.
You know, you got the New York dealer over here, so the first thing he sees the feet pieces, of course.
So how long ago did you start this?
I say about roughly about good 3 years ago.
3 years. You've been
going on around 3 years right now. Yeah.
How, were you one of those guys that started in the back of your trunk, like? Oh,
You was popping the trunk.
Yeah,
You
pop the trunk on
like
the
the
streets,
tapes.
and I'm still on the Master P entrepreneurship right now. So it is what it is.
That's
you know?
what's up. That's love.
Hey, man, what was your first piece of clothing that you started? Because I know everybody normally start with the T-shirts. Was it the T-shirt?
Nah, actually the dad hats.
The dad?
The dad
wait,
hats,
come on.
man.
3 years
Smart
ago,
man.
dad hats was popping?
Yeah.
It was?
When that wave took off,
That's
I
when it
just
first started.
designed the dad hats. And I put my own little logo or twist on it. So like if I did a hat for Swaggy, it might be like an apple or a cam or something different.
I mean, if you want to do a hat for Swaggy, I'm always open.
You know
to
he was
whatever
taking
type,
it.
coming. It's
whatever
coming.
type of,
You knew
whatever
he was
type of
taking it
connection
there.
you want to work with, I'm with it.
Gonna
Yeah.
definitely take it there.
But it was a dad hat.
Yeah, so what I did with that, I would put just say I put a duck on your hat. On the back, I'll probably put 8-7. And then Gina said, "Oh, I like that hat, like Swaggy hat." So then I would flip it and probably put cow on it now. And then put LM on the back of that. And then when I posted, I put cash cow. You know what I mean? Ducky for the bucks or something. So it just,
Yo, I like this. Hold up. He got real logic behind his brand, okay?
like,
No,
if
you
you
got
remember
the
the old when Shirt Kings used to do their hats, they had like
talk
a
about it.
signature sign on the side or something. So I would put whatever somebody's name was on the side. So I'll put Swaggy,
Dope.
the sneaker store on the side. So it gave that hat. Everybody had a different feel hat. So nobody, whoever has any of them preseason lunch
So
money
Ooh
hats,
Gina Baby hat about to have that stamp on it
original.
too.
Custom.
Custom, yeah, and they didn't even know.
Fire.
I'm about to get that
Yeah, so
custom.
when wintertime came, I was like, yo, what am I going to do now? It's getting cold. Who's going to wear a dad hat? And it's 0 below. So that's when I went into my bag and came up with Benji.
Benji.
And Benji,
That's what the
All
logo
right,
is.
so Benji, yo, I like Benji got a
is-
name.
Talk about Benji.
Benji
Let's
is
talk about
basically-
Benji.
is Benjamin Francis, the highest nominated in the bill that we know, the $100 bill.
Okay.
So it's really a heart, and I just turned it upside down.
Oh, wait.
And that's why
Hold
it's
on.
got the cent. That's why it's got the cent and the dollar sign on it.
Now the dollar sign is, I'm gonna break it down. Lunch money. You can't eat without it. When you was younger, you wanted lunch money.
That's a
Talk
fact.
about it.
That's a
So when
fact.
you went to school, you wanted something different. You didn't want what everybody had. So you had lunch money. You was the it guy.
I never had lunch
Yeah, I
money.
need some lunch money.
My mother would pay for none of that.
So like I said,
Hello?
Benji is the dog. He's a bloodhound for the dog. He's for the money. The heart is having a love for whatever you do. So
Okay.
y'all do radio.
Yeah.
That's your love. Is being anchors, hostess of your show. You have a love for the music industry
Yes,
or
yes.
radio. The scent sign is having a vision. So if you don't have a vision of like, all right, we're gonna own our own building, we're gonna have our own syndicate, we're gonna be broadcasting our own shows.
Talk to me nice.
And
Yes.
the dollar sign on the
talking our
tongue is
language.
having a hunger for what you're doing. So that's your passion. If you ain't hungry and have no vision and no love for whatever you're doing, either trapping, illegal, whatever.
Yes,
If you don't
yes,
have
yes,
a love, a
yes.
vision, a hunger for it,
Yes.
you ain't gonna have it. So that's
And
it.
Hold on, to finish the description. And the tongue out is for Gina, baby, because you know I don't got my tongue out. Hey, you know I had to make it about me somehow.
Yo, you gotta watch her. She a little freaky, man. She don't know how to act.
Nah,
when we get
I
on
know how to
air.
act because that
She
lady in
act
the building.
different.
Hey, wifey. Nah, but on a real note, I definitely like the symbol, especially with the whole Benji Fran.
Benji Francis.
Benji
you know what I mean?
Francis. Now with the whole concept of lunch money, like what really made you want to name it lunch money? You don't think that people was like, nah, I don't want that.
I wanted
that name.
I wanted to be something different. I could have easily put a piece of bread on here with a dollar. It's too obvious. So when you said lunch money, like, what is a dog? I want you to think, like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm always
The whole
abstract.
breakdown,
I always
that's
want to
what
be
you put
different. You know what I mean? So it was like lunch money, a dog, and then like, what is that? So now first you see it, it's food. So if anybody come out there need the pop-ups or when I do surprise, I don't give you a regular bag, a black bag to go. I put it in like the
lunchbox?
Munchkin
Yo,
bags.
you are
Yeah.
so dope. We give you a
different.
lunchbox
That's
too,
fire.
so I can take that to work.
That's fire.
So you ever been
never
bullied
use
for
it.
your lunch money in school?
Nah.
You know,
Trying to go down the road with you.
Not at all.
Okay, so you do hats, you do scullies, you do headbands, you also do sweaters.
I do toilet
Dad
paper.
hats.
I do glasses.
Yeah, I was just about to
nice. He gave me
Like,
some
you-
white
I can stand
You do
Benji on.
suits and all of that, like
Everything.
the whole. Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
man.
He
I
said
want
suits.
parts.
You're
For all
going
I
too
who
far.
don't know the way
He
you
said,
go to
yeah,
Lunch
I want
Money
parts.
87 on Instagram. And like I said, start off custom. So a lot of stuff I do custom. So now I'm just trying to branch everything out.
One thing I would say, right, with the whole lunch money brand, you pick 87. You know, that's just not to throw my age out there. You know, one of my favorite numbers right there. What made you want to choose the year 87, or is it even a year? Or did you say
87 is a significant year for me.
Okay.
Just like when Polo do 67, it means something.
That's why. Go
You
ahead.
know what I mean? So everybody think I was born 87 is all those who know me. I had an accident then. You know what I mean? That's where I lost my leg in that year. My sister was born in that year, and that's also the golden era of music. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That crack era time, and so that's when hip hop was golden. That's what I came up under. The 87 it was lunch money. You had to get money
For
then.
you,
So that's
yeah.
that vibe. So it's
Definitely,
that
I
retro.
appreciate you dropping that, Drew. That kind of touched me a little bit. All right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you definitely made a comeback, and you with this business is
Yeah,
booming.
no doubt.
You all over Long Island right now.
Yeah, little posts
I-
everywhere. You know, out there. And shout out to 40s. You know,
So-
821. My boys KK and them.
Hell. Hello,
And,
KK.
no, definitely. How is marketing? How is marketing and branding yourself? Because that's the
Yeah.
hardest part about anything: music, clothing.
I treat it just like the other game I used to be in. I'm flooding.
What other game you talking
You know what I
about?
mean?
Oh God, no, we gonna leave that
I
game
wanna
alone.
know how.
I had to make a transition. So
game
like I
are
said,
we
anybody.
talking
He just said he made a transition. Leave him alone. He
I wanted to know.
transitioned his life back
People
to
at
lunch
home
money.
listening, I wanted to know
Yo,
what
I'm gonna
type
smack
of
him.
game
Back
he
to
was
lunch
talking
money
about.
anyway.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
like I said, I flooded.
Yeah.
This is my work, so I treat it like product. This is my work. This is my stand. So when I put it out, I want it to be good.
Are you selling them out of your clothing out of stores?
Yeah, some stores I put it in there, but mostly I try to keep it underground.
I
I
don't
want it to
blame
be
you.
that it factor. Like, wait, I can't get it. Where's it at?
So I wanted to ask you real quick. Okay, so if somebody wanted to ask you what's different between your clothing line and somebody else's clothing line, what would you say that makes your clothing line so dope and unique?
I put my heart in it. I try to make every piece different.
Yes.
And I'm constantly dropping.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So I try to stay on the edge of whatever somebody doing, I'll catch it later. Because we
there's
doing this.
A lot of people come out with clothes. So to be
And it's a hard
successful and to
market, yeah.
keep going, yeah, it's a very hard market. So to keep going, I think that's
But
super
people
dope.
love fly stuff and stuff different.
Hello.
So I got to stay on point. You know what I mean? So I know you like that, then I got to come
Well,
on.
listen, I'm definitely
Hello.
big. I'm definitely a big supporter of Lunch Money. I actually was supposed to
Definitely
get
is.
you on the
Thank
show
you.
a while ago since we was doing shows out of GBs. You understand? And I'm like, damn, you know, I definitely felt like I owed you one because you've been grinding ever since then. And you was definitely you was alright then, but you lit now. You know,
I
so
still got some more fuel to go.
it
I
was
know what I mean?
definitely-
it can get brighter.
it
You
was
know,
definitely
it is.
Hello.
something time. But you know what, you booming on the island because on the
Thank
island you talked about.
Thank you.
Like everywhere, I was like, well, I gotta get me something. I was running down you with money. Like, how much you want? I'll give you this. You know, you was just with Gina, baby, get pieces for free. Get the pieces for free. Nah, but you know, I definitely want to support anything and everything that you're doing.
appreciate
This
it.
definitely won't be the last time we'll be hearing from Lunch Money
not
because
at all.
I definitely hope to be a brand ambassador one day back to the free now.
Don't forget about Swaggy. Don't forget about Swaggy here.
I got y'all. You know?
But my boss man telling us to wrap it up. Because can we ask the strong topic at least? All right, real quick, the strong topic. Let me pull it up. All right, lunch money.
Yes.
Why don't people respect the come up? Why do they only respect when someone's on? And this is perfect for you, actually,
Yeah.
because you actually on a come up. Do you find yourself people always asking you for something for free?
Yeah and no, but a lot of people, to the most part, show a lot of love and support.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be somebody hating.
Okay.
That's going to be, I don't care what you do. If somebody just feel that you got $2 over in lunch money, he shouldn't get that. You know what I mean? But most people who know me and know my struggle and what I came from support me. And then, like I said, I do a lot for the town, the kids. I give back to the schools. And now, like, it's not only on grown people time, you got like the kids. You know, when I go in somewhere, lunch money, Mr. Lunch Money and stuff, and it's like, wow. So that pushes
As a
me.
kid, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
That's dope.
That's what that pushes me now. It's like, it ain't all about just
you
me
find
just
yourself-
putting the hat out.
Yeah,
These
that's
kids
a
look
fact.
up to
They
this.
really
you know?
like
Do you find yourself giving a
really
little
mess
brat
with
some
you.
lunch money for real, though?
Yeah.
They be like, we don't want that hat. We actually want some money. Let me get $5
They want
lunch
something,
money.
you know, they want some now something out the deal.
No, I'm messing with you. All right, listen, tell them where to find you on social media.
Yes.
You can find me on Instagram as lunchmoney87. Also at underscore the lunch table. On Facebook, it's Benjamin Francis.
And if they wanted to buy any clothing, obviously they hit you up on social media.
Lunchmoneybrand87.bigcartel.com.
And them digits, no, I'm playing. I was about to put you on blast. All right, is it
1-800 lunch money.
Talk to me, nice. Any
Talk
shout
about
outs
it.
you want to give out before we go?
Yeah, shout out to my girl Toya over there. You know what I mean? Holds
Hey,
me down.
Toya.
Brother Jig down in Philly, Samad,
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
everybody who support this lunch money thing, man. Like, for real, man. Like, it's bigger than what I thought it was ever going to be, and I could see the potential and where it's getting ready to go. So 2019, it's going to be a lunch takeover.
Talk to me, nice. You know what? I want a hat and $5. Give me some lunch money.
I ain't got no lunch money.
All right.
Let me be in a fashion show. Hello.
DJ Scooter, give us something to talk about,
Hello.
baby. That lunch money.
No doubt. Long live the next.